probably spend tonight working on Live High a little bit, because we're going to perform that tomorrow night on The Tonight Show with Conan. Is that airing tomorrow night as well? Or is it just tape?
I believe it is.
Either way, we're going to do The Tonight Show tomorrow. Check your local listings. Al Gore is the special guest, so it's going to be fantastic. Plus, I've always wanted to acknowledge him, because it was actually when Inconvenient Truth came out that I spent a lot of time watching it and gathered a lot of new information that I'd never even heard or fathomed. And at the same time, I was reading a book called The World Without Us. And it gives this really unique experience of the world. Makes you realize just how old the Earth is and what it's capable of doing, and that it's looked like a snowball like 6 or 7 times. So to think of the Earth as a big snowball is pretty astounding. To think that it could easily happen again. So anyway, that documentary and Al Gore's incredible environmentalism, activism muscles. Just want to acknowledge the guy, so that'll be pretty sweet. These things kind of freak me out because I'd much rather just type. I'd much rather just type a blog or answer a question, but because I feel like I'm such a stutterer in my speaking and stammerer. Here we go. Which ocean, Pacific or Atlantic? Well, Pacific. I'm a pacifist. If you had to describe yourself shortly, what would you say? If I describe myself shortly. Okay, this is me shorter. I'd say I'm a pretty awesome dude, no matter what. I believe in myself and I believe in what I do. I really love my job. I really love the people I get to work with. I love the people that I get to share my time and music with. Travis says, what inspires you to inspire others? You know what? It's pretty much a pay it forward. I feel like I've gotten where I am because I've always been inspired by others. And it's inspiring people who inspire me, therefore I want to be an inspiring person. So in order to be inspiring, you have to live for other people's lives being great. You really have to just wake up and say, who can I stoke out today? And then you're doing it. And that's easy. And then life has no other purpose whatsoever. It doesn't matter what job you do. You can just be stoked. Here we go. Some more questions if I scroll up. Thanks for that tip. She Who Daydreams. Shout out to Phil for Man in the Machine up in LA. Shout out to everyone at RKOP for being so loyal. That's right kind of phrase. .yuku.com, I think. Or maybe it's the other way around. And so shout out to everyone who's been so loyal and who's been following on that since, I don't know, 2001, 2002, I believe. That is a community that my heart goes out to. Unfold is a favorite song. Can you explain what inspired it, what it means to you? Unfold is about letting go. And it's basically just a poem that collided with music one day. A lot like that last song I just played. What makes you keep going and see the good in the world, says What You're Gonna Do Be. When so many bad things are happening at any given moment. So many bad things are happening at every given moment. On a microscopic level, there are cells dying at all times, and there's wildlife out there being eaten by other wildlife. So I definitely try to keep a view of the natural world. So yes, there's always going to be bad things, but you can also view the phenomenal world, like the miraculous world. Like, I really don't know how it all works. How is my sound coming out of my being and my body and communicating with others? And how can we all say that one music is great and this music sucks, or this picture's beautiful? Like, so much is going on. So you choose. It's what you create. It's what you make up about the world. So rather than see just bad things and worship that, you can just see the world as totally miraculous and colorful and full of life and full of creative bliss, and just see everything as, and just create it, just make it up as that, you know? Same way you make up that someone's beautiful and you make up that someone's ugly. You make up that that's a cool car, or you make up that my car is a piece of crap. So if you think you see bad in the world, just make up something else, because that's it. And I make up that I'm strong enough to, like, continue to breathe positivity into the earth, like I'm giving the earth mouth to mouth through its navel. Which again is Peru, second Peru reference. I think it was Peru that said they were the earth's navel. Is it the earth's navel, or was it Sodom? I don't remember. That's goofy. I'm gonna look that one up. I think I scrolled too far. Okay, here was a bunch of questions.